Cleveland is the place where that would happen if anywhere else, man.
Speaking of which, did you guys hear what David Griffin, our former GM, said about what we had lined up before LeBron announced his comeback?
No.
Who was it? It was
He
Channing
had Kyrie Irving had gotten Channing Frye, Trevor Ariza, and Gordon Hayward to commit to coming to Cleveland until LeBron announced he was coming back in 2014.
Do they get a championship with that lineup?
When he said he was coming back, hold on.
Miami.
So
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
So when he said he would, if he would have stayed in Miami, they would have got
not
Gordon.
come to Cleveland.
Yeah, they would have got Gordon Hayward,
Channing Frye, and Trevor Ariza.
No, they're not winning a championship, but they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
So, I mean, they got a championship with LeBron. So
Are they going to the finals?
No, they're not beating Miami. If they stay in Miami, he's not beating Miami.
Well, what if he doesn't go to Miami?
And
where else would he have gone?
That's what
L.A., New York.
Well, that was going to be the next thing. And if he goes to L.A., he's winning because he's got Kobe. Him and Kobe, you're not losing. You're just not losing. Kobe's going to make that shit work. It doesn't matter if LeBron wants it to work. Kobe's going to make that shit work because Kobe wants to win. Kobe don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, Kobe don't give a fuck if he's winning. To be honest. That's why he was pissed at Shaq because Shaq just didn't work out. He doesn't work hard. LeBron works fucking extra hard. Where else? Where else would be feasible in 2014?
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a decent team, but I don't think anyone should
Eastern Conference Finals though.
I don't think anyone should be salty in hindsight. You know what I mean?
How long was It's interesting though. I like
interesting.
It. Yeah, I think.
And maybe they would have stayed long term.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, sure, Gordon Hayward's still out here like a motherfucker. Kyrie's still out here. I mean, Channing Frye, is he even in the league?
Yeah, he signed back with us. He was with LA last year with the Lakers. Now he's back with us this year.
Okay.
Did he make a joke about that, Channing Frye?
About what?
Going back to Cleveland?
Oh yeah, just about now that LeBron's gone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That shit was funny.
Come back
yeah, that shit was funny. Channing Frye's a cool dude. Man.
Yeah, he ain't really been. Has he really been that effective since he left Phoenix though?
He's a shooter.
Playing 13 to 15 minutes a game.
Well, he was a starter in Phoenix. Though.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, he's on the.
And he was good.
He's that bench veteran.
He's okay.
No, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he
Phoenix.
was good. He was a transcending power forward.
Transcending is very.
Besides Dirk, he was one of the few that really was taking outside for threes consistently. I'm telling you,
transcending.
The athleticism and then the 3-point shooting. He was one of the first.
He was the modern. Yeah, he was. He was
one of the first modern power forwards.
He was like a poor man Cat kind of, wasn't he?
Honestly, I think at this point, I feel like they were in his prime and what Cat's been at his best about equal. I don't.
Really?
Channing Frye's not yoking on nobody. Channing Frye is shooting. He's not driving. His post game isn't that strong.
No, they just posted a throwback highlight, or maybe he did, of him dunking on somebody, yoking on someone. He was pretty athletic back in the day.
I'm not riding. I can't ride with Channing Frye.
Regardless, it's really...
Channing Frye never played for you, so you never got to see him play.
Yeah, I watched him on the Suns and with the Cavs, and I know, man, on top of being a sniper, he
could shoot.
He could run back in the day. He wasn't so stiff and old.
Oh yeah, no, he had no problem getting up and down the court. He wasn't like Amari Stoudemire, Dwight Howard type athletic, but I mean, he wasn't. He was
out there getting blocks. He was out there, keeping up.
He wasn't out there a lumbering big man at all.
Yeah,
he definitely. Yeah, he had. I mean, he looked more, sure of himself moving around than.
Was he transcending?
Transcending how? Transcending what, the position?
Okay, maybe transcending was not the.
Bro, I'm fucked up. He said, I'm thinking Kevin Garnett.
How about pioneering? Pioneering.
Right. I would say ahead of.
I can jump in the whip and ride with that one.
Okay. Ahead of his time.
Yeah. That's pioneering. Transcending. I was just like that niggas was wearing Channing Frye jerseys in the rec, practicing. I'm gonna be like that nigga when I grow up. I can't ride with that.
Transcending the culture.
Nah, but
I meant more or less in more of the eyes of front offices, in coaches seeing that, oh shit, stretch forward does work. Because he was making it work and Phoenix was showing that is the future of the game, basically. Yeah. Because they've always been in touch with the future, if
you were in Phoenix during that time, I can agree with he definitely helped the position grow to that.
But, I mean, regardless, the main pieces of that would be probably keeping Kyrie, Gordon Hayward obviously being, a second tier, in my opinion, superstar. We
agreed on that. We all agreed he was a star, not a superstar.
And then, Trevor Ariza obviously being a really great contributor on good teams consistently.
He's a B. So. Like if we were doing the grades again, he's a B.
And around this time, Trevor Ariza was pretty highly valued, I believe.
Well, he came off the Laker years though. The Laker years, he was strong, but he wasn't.
He went to DC after the Lakers though, and then that's where he really started. He became like a star
Found
there.
His role.
He played like a season or two in DC, and he was their go-to guy. I don't remember why.
Go-to?
I believe so. I don't think John Wall was popping like that at the time. I don't know if they had Bradley Beal yet. This was a few years ago.
They have Gilbert. Wasn't Gilbert out there?
Gilbert wasn't
This is post Agent Zero.
Yeah. This is
the Sean Stevenson years.
After that.
Like 2011.
Yeah.
We're talking like 2011, 2012.
We're talking about like rookie John Wall, like do the John Wall days.
Yeah, like maybe even Miami Heat LeBron.
They wasn't. No.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah.
But yeah, so like I mean, I think
he was averaging 20+ points a game.
We would have been pretty good.
Like, I remember thinking, he'd been in the league for a minute. And I remember thinking, like, when I started getting back into basketball around that time, I was like, damn, Trevor Ariza's like a star now?
So he
used to be a role player.
After LA, he went to Houston for a season, New Orleans for 2, and then with the Wizards for 2.
How did he do with them Wizard years? I'm pretty sure
I just don't remember him doing that good coming off of the Laker years where he was like, I feel like that's where he started.
I remember him balling
in his momentum.
He averaged 14.4 and 12.8. I mean, his career high is 14.9.
Playoffs? Did he big in the did he average more in the playoffs once?
Let's see.
The Wizards went to the playoffs when he was there?
Yeah. I remember seeing him in the playoffs.
1 year. And his high was 15.5, and that was with the Hornets.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. So, I don't know about.
I thought he was a star at one point.
I think he's a really, really solid like fourth guy. You know, like the kind of like the glue guy, the two-way effort player that's gonna hit some big threes.
He's got good effort.
The three ahead of him in Washington were at that time.
At that time, it would have been what Nene. Okay, so he was there with Beal, John Wall, Nene. Because this was 2012, 13,
so he's there with
and
some young
13,
dudes
14.
He's there with some young dudes and the Nene of Karl Malone's. Or the Karl Malone of Nene's.
Or the same. Or the Karl Malone of Karl Malone.
Gortat. Yeah. So he was like the, third or fourth guy. Well, Trevor Booker was a big role on that team too, I think. So.
Booker was. I remember Booker too. All right, so I mean.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's an Eastern Conference Finals team.
I don't know. The thing I look at it, a lot of things go along with chemistry and how people get along and play together. And obviously, Kyrie and LeBron maybe didn't play the greatest together. They made it work, but I don't think that they
played pretty damn good together when they were together.
Well, they were just great players.
Yeah, they just made it work. I don't think that it was like LeBron and Kyrie meshed well at all. Like their play styles aren't necessarily the same. Besides the fact that they both like the ISO, but besides that, they both need the ball a lot. Whereas that team, like. A lot more distribution, a lot more sharing, a lot more movement, I see, in my eyes.
Well, that's only 4 players, too. I would like to see how they would have shaped up as far as that.
Because we got to keep in mind that original roster
similar.
Also included Kendrick Perkins, Anderson Varejao, Sean Marion. There was a couple other people, like, in that first year that weren't even there by halfway through the season, when we got Shumpert and JR and Mozgov and all that.
Through the trades and what have you.
Who knows what that team would have been, but I think it's a really interesting thing. But also at the same time, fuck you, David Griffin, for even bringing that shit up 4 years later.
I question that too, right?
Well, he's just a hype beast at this point.
He ain't working there no more, right?
No, he's considered a front runner for whatever the next open job. Wait, no, didn't he get the job in Philly or something?
No, yeah, he did, because we were thinking LeBron might go there now.
We're thinking LeBron might get that job.
Yeah, we thinking LeBron might get that job and be the coach as well and the star player. So you know what I'm saying?
He's gone, but still, I don't know. I just think that's some
Did they ask him that question though?
No, he just tweeted it unprovoked.
You know what I'm saying? On some Trump shit. He just woke out of bed and decided to say something.
Like, hey, by the way, back in 2012, we could have had.
You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie. I don't know.
This sounds like a great 2K team.
I mean, it's a good team.
I'm dogging niggas on 2K.
But the point is, they won a championship with LeBron. Were they going to win a championship with them? If the answer is no, then LeBron was the better choice.
Long term, I think a lot of shit would have changed in the league.
Yeah,
Golden State
might whole different.
Golden State got KD because LeBron was on their ass. So they had to get KD to make that strength.
There's
a lot of webs that changed
shit,
because of that. Yeah.
I mean, fucking like how there was like a trade that was actually like reported briefly by ESPN about Amari Stoudemire for rookie Steph Curry. Obviously, that changes the entire.
That changes everything.
That changes everything
in the league.
That changes everything we know about the NBA for the past 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. In the last 4 finals.
And that's when fucking Steve
5
Kerr.
finals.
So Steve Kerr was the GM of the Suns.
Yeah.
He's like, I like that Curry boy.
I mean, yeah, for good reason.
I see something in him.
For good reason, Mom. He was pulling up, bro.